Hey, what's up? This is Todd Smith, and I am back with another video. In this video, I want to talk about the Behringer cat. I've had the cat for a few days now, and I want to talk about the aspects that make it unique compared to the other Behringer mono synths I already own. And one of the first things that really stood out to me right away is how much movement you can get in the sounds with very little patching and only on the knobs themselves. Or should I say the knobs and the sliders. You can really create a lot of movement in sounds and make some really quirky kind of sci-fi-ish sound effects, all with the internal modulation of this device. No need for patching any wires, which really stood out to me right away. And I think one of the reasons why it's so good at this is because there's so many sample and hold functions within the internal modulation that it really gives a lot of life to the synth. I mean, the Pro 1 and the Model D, I don't think have anything with sample and hold. The Neutron does have that option, but you must patch it via wires. With the Cat, sample and hold can be applied to 4 different sections of the synth, which creates that movement in the sound. I definitely got a lot of comments on my first video talking about how much movement was within the sound I shared. Another thing that stood out right away that was really unique compared to the other Behringer synths I own is the ability to bring up each individual wave and balance them in any manner you want on VCO1 and VCO2. You know, kind of like the Mini Brute and things of that nature where you can bring in different waves. The Pro 1, you can activate all the shapes at one time within the same oscillator, but the shape can either be on or off. Unlike the Cat, you have a slider. You can kind of decide how much of each shape is coming in, which gives you a lot more control over customization. And not only can you balance out saw, triangle, square, pulse, and all the classic waveforms, each oscillator has an individual sub-oscillator that you can balance into the mix too. And for the price tag to have 2 analog sub-oscillators, both that you can bring up and dial in, I think is absolutely killer, and the reason why you hear such thick sounds out of this thing. I really can't think of many other devices for this price tag, pure analog with 2 sub-oscillators. It really is a quite unique little mono synth. Right out the gate has a different vibe than the Model D, the Neutron, and the Pro 1. And overall, my favorite thing about the synth is, I've said this before and I'll definitely say it again, is the fact that it's so simple to use, very direct, and sounds so great. I've only had the Cat a few days, but those are the things that stand out to me right away that really make it unique compared to a lot of the other Behringer mono synths I own. Do you have the Cat? What makes it unique to you? I would love to know your opinion, and as always, stay positive, stay creative, support each other, and peace.